What is going on, Ben Nation? I hope everybody's having a great morning. My name is Bleeves. We are here to talk about price action on Ben. There is an announcement. I'm going to give you a little bit of a background on some of the stuff that's going on. You know, I've been having just a great and fabulous time mocking people with lady frame. I don't know if you know anybody who's the CEO of a company that might have a lady frame. By the way, women have better frames than men lady frame. I do have to point that out. Unless you're that person's assistant, then all bets are on. I want to say it gets weird. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's kind of break this down. We are in a descending channel. We're going to talk about that a little bit. For most, you guys will know that my DA, when I look at these charts, I do things a little bit different sometimes, or a little bit simplified, because I think that we have this little parallel channel has been coming down here. We had a little break out of it, then we had a break above it, but we're ranging like right along that same sort of line. I could make an argument if I open up this wedge just a little bit, then you'll see that it really starts to match up, that we're really just continuing down this descending wedge sort of pattern here. And I think that we can look at some of the breakdowns, some of the breakouts, and just kind of form this pattern here. It's a bullish indicator because that is a pennant forming to the downside. Generally speaking, that will have a break to the upside. Now, of course, that is, as a bullish indicator, it has to come up to newer highs and newer ranges. Otherwise, not really that bullish to me. It is a bullish indicator, but you do have to have the momentum. So the momentum is going to come from 4 days from now. The liquidity is going to unlock, and we are going to be in a V2. Moving to that V2 will create some new options for the team, new options in the way these things go and the way things are handled. Now, if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, seems like forever, I know for a lot of you, but just a couple weeks ago, Ben and I were on BitBoy Crypto talking about Ben Coin, as that was going to be one of the things that we were going to do. And then, of course, tragedy struck, and Lady Frame did what Lady Frames do, girly stuff, and we got what can only be described as a hostile takeover. Now, as we work our way through that, we're going to make a quick announcement here to continue on the path. I'm going to look right here and let you guys know that volume is still about $500,000, a market cap a little short of 9. I'd like to get that into the 15 or 20 range, but it's understandable. The market has been weak. The conditions have not been optimal. You can see over here, we're still just trying to get money back into the market, but we still have some liquidity issues and liquidity problems. We're going to have to dip down. I do think that we're going to have to dip down in order to get a little bit more capital into the market in order to make a push forward. But we do have a major announcement. We've made 2 major updates to the Ben Coin executive team in best interest of the community and holders. Cassie is our new Chief Executive Officer, and Austin is our new Chief Operating Officer. Ben remains the Executive Chair. The changes made to the Ben executive team signals a promising trajectory of growth and innovation with new perspectives and skill set. We are ready to take the company to new heights. The future is bright. Now, there are obviously some of you have concerns because, what is Ben doing? Well, at the moment, Ben is working to reestablish the BitBoy network. And guys, I think we're going to end in a real positive sort of way with that initiative. Now, there's never a promise of anything, but it would appear that these things are going to play out in a favorable fashion for the Ben team. Now, with his focus on that, he's going to need people to step up. So Austin and Cassie are going to step up big time. And let's be fair, when we're talking about this and when we're seeing all the as they say in England, controversy, then we realize that one of the biggest controversies is that $1 million per month deal was negotiated with stake.com by Cassandra Wolf. She negotiated $1 million a month deal. That is the person who's at the forefront right now of making Ben move, someone that capable of making something like that happen. Now, you might see people trying to dismiss it and be like, "Yeah, bro, but they were going to give it to you anyway." Those are called mouth breathers, and you don't respect mouth breathers because they don't know what they're talking about. All they do is make stuff up because they want the conspiracy to be more than the fact. And the fact is, we now have somebody who negotiated a $12 million per year deal with stake.com for the Hit Networks and BitBoy Crypto, who is in charge of what is going on with Ben right now. Massive moves, I would think, would be coming to correlate with this. Now, there's never a guarantee of price action. There's never a guarantee that these things will play out and will happen this way, but it sure looks like something big will be on the horizon. And then to close this out, if you're not following at Ben Armstrong's X, then you should be doing that. There are a lot of things going on in the ecosystem right now. Shout out to one of the sponsors, Link2 Inc., which is a very small, tiny organization here. Hit Networks losing $1 million a month because they tried to take the company and steal it from Ben Armstrong, are now resorting to companies you've never even heard of. Link2 Inc. is something that we've never even heard of until today. So I assume they're paying $500 a month for a sticker on, whoever the host is, to stick it on their forehead or something like that. I don't know how they do that over there. It's a real new world. I mean, I don't even think that Link2 Inc. can fit. In fairness, I don't think that Link2 Inc. would fit on a lady frame. So it's very possible that it's going to have to be held up as a sign. It'd probably be, if you have a lady frame and you're not like, an adult, then you probably have to hold your hands way out to make it. You know what I'm talking. I'm getting into it. But listen, guys, this is not financial advice. My name's Bleeves. I am always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm having fun with this because all you can do is kind of smile at this moment and wait for the moment. And look, that moment is coming where it is my estimation that Ben Armstrong is going to climb up Mount Lady Frame and plant the BitBoy flag firmly in the anus of whomever it is who thinks they're on top of that mount. But don't hold me to it. Check your watch and wait. See you again very soon.